All right, bro. So what's your name?
GAKTrizzy.
Where'd you get that name?
I think in 2017.
Yeah.
That was our movement, Grown Ass Kids. So I just put it in the letter form, GAK. Yeah, that's GAK and then Trizzy.
That's what's
GAK.
up.
Yeah, Grown Ass Kids.
So where you from?
I'm from Oakland, California. Raised in Oakland and Sac.
You had a pretty good childhood growing up in Oakland?
It was cool. It was cool. You know, mom was in school, finished college, all that. So I had a good family, but you know, environment. You know.
Tell us a little bit about Oakland and how you grew up.
Oakland, my city. Most people think, you know, it's not a good place, but I love it. You know, growing up, I used to be outside all the time. Football, catching bugs, lizards, all that stuff, fishing, traveling a lot, you know, back and forth from Sac. You know, just like every other hood, just turned up, you know what I'm saying? City of the hyphy, you know.
How old are you now?
27.
And tell me about your relationship with your mom and dad.
My mom, me and her are really close. It's almost like my best friend. And my dad, we barely talk. I don't talk to the man.
Why is that?
I don't know. He got his own life. I got my own life, you know.
I dig it. Are they still together?
Hell no. No.
When did that split happen?
Way back then. Like, that was over with. Like, you know. No.
How did that affect you?
I don't know. I guess I was a badass little child. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I don't like talking about it, but...
That's why we here, all right? That's why we here, all right?
Yeah.
Get to know you a little bit more.
Yeah. I'm grateful for my mom and dad, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Both of them blessed me, you know. In a sense, yes.
Well, you said you were a bad kid. What do you mean by that?
I got in a lot of trouble when I was growing up. I got kicked out of every school I went to, high school, middle school, all that shit.
Yeah. What were you into? Just making trouble?
I always stayed to myself. I was just like a little quiet anime nerd, but then somebody kept bullying me. People kept bullying me. Boom, I started learning how to fight. I started beating. So I started punching niggas down. I got kicked out of every school. So I'd be in the corner, you know, looking weird, doing my weird stuff. They're like, oh, da 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 da. Like your mom. They're like, oh, baby. Like, oh shit.
Right.
The quiet kid can fight.
Now you have a lot of tattoos. Tell me about your tattoos. When did you get your first one?
My first one, Death Before Dishonor. Got that when I was 17. Just turned 17. Yeah. Second ones were my hands ones. Blessed. Cursed.
Now your bio says that they broke my heart, but I'm still going. Who was they?
The outsiders.
And how would you describe the outsiders? What do they look like?
We call them the haters. They can look like anything.
Yeah.
They can look just like me and you. Just be haters. Like, you know. I always want you to fail, rooting for you. Or, yeah.
I feel you.
They be deleting all my pages and shit, so be like, damn, they be hating them. Like, I don't do nothing. So why? Who reporting it? Who's typing and, you know?
Yeah.
Doing all this madness.
Got you.
It is what it is. I tell you, they delete a page, 3 months is back up. Bigger and better than ever, so can't complain.
So how would you describe what you do for a living?
How could I describe that? I think I'm like an activist for confidence. It's just to be yourself. Like, it doesn't matter who you are, what color you are, what's your sexual preference. Just be yourself. There's a way for everybody, you know, for real.
And what are some of the things you're known for?
Sucking my own dick. Going in stores, smoking blunts, passing them to the clerk, and they actually hitting them. Freestyles, having the baddies, you know. All type of stuff. There's a lot of stuff, like a lot of stuff. I'm just that guy.
Got you. Would you consider yourself a sex worker?
Yeah, I'm a sex worker. They'd say I'm a porn star. I'm a porn star, I guess.
Yeah.
I just thought I was just, you know, living life.
So who are some of the more notable people you've been on camera with?
Been a lot of people. A lot of people that I fell off with. A lot of that I'm still cool with, you know. I always got to shout out the GAK gang, you know. Got Thiz Marley, aka GAK team. We got GAK Angel, Angel Marina 955. We got We got a lot of people. We got Emmett, you know what I'm saying? That's one of our main cameramans, hardest cameraman out there. We got Youngstar Brazen, Youngstar Bama, you know what I'm saying? We got a lot of people. It's a lot to name, but...
So how did this all get started for you?
Shit, we always been doing viral stuff and, you know, just being ourselves and stuff, just traveling and stuff. And then when I had gotten legal trouble in 2017, back when Pizza Felicia, you know, 52 Savages, Boom Gangs, Kaya Juliet's, all these people, Trippy Reds and shit. Before then, it was me. You know what I'm saying? I'm the one paving the way. Nobody was on Demon Lives. Nobody, none of that was there. It was PayPal. Me and Pizza Felicia was doing that shit. Then everybody started doing that. I blew up 52 Savage, and everybody started saying pressure. You feel me? Nobody was using that word before April 6th, 2017. Promise you. They was not saying that's pressure. I got pressure. No. We pushed that shit, you know? Like I said, some people stayed around, some people didn't, you know? Good luck, but hey, I'm moving on in my life. Made my own route, you know? Came up different ways, like all type of ways, like just never give up, you know? Just keep going, and that shit comes true. That shit pays off one day, for real.
So where did the word pressure come from? You said you and your crew came up with it. How did y'all?
We was freestyling, and well, me and 52 Savage was freestyling. And I was going through beats that somebody had sent me, you know? And I started freestyling. I'm like, no. And he was like, damn, hold on, run that back. And then we ran it back. And then boom, we just put the camera on. And then boom, I was like, you rap, I'm just gonna hype you up. And just took off from there.
Who are some of your influences?
Fuck with Drake, fuck with Bob Marley. Of course, you gotta fuck with Tupac. So, it's a lot of people. Fuck with Disney, you know, fuck with Disney. Only Disney. For life.
So would you say your most viral video is the one of you sucking your own dick?
One of them. I got so many viral videos. It just depends. You talking views or most impact? Because a lot of them got a lot of views, but some of them have like a bigger impact. I think one of my viral
impacts.
Like, okay, so the biggest viral impact I feel like was when I had an interview with my little bro King Carl. Like that, it hit like 6 million on YouTube, 6 million on TikTok. But it was like, okay, I got videos that got 6 million, 10 million, all type of shit. But that video was like, boom, people actually like, you know, it was like, boom, it started on one site and then it spread by itself. Like it was on TikTok and then boom, Instagram, then boom, YouTube. Then it was just like, damn, you know? And then another viral moment was when I was with my cat and one of GAK oldest members, you know, like still gotta show love and shit. But shit, we did a little video, just, you know, doing a little dance and shit, just being funny and shit. And that hell got picked up by World Star. Like, that's crazy. Like, yo.
Why'd you choose to do what you're doing in regards to sex work?
I felt like grown-ass-kids had just a platform to give back. Like, nobody, when OnlyFans started blowing up, nobody was doing, like, you know, males wasn't showing their ass and shit like that. Niggas was scared. I paved the way like, shit, if that's what you want to do it. Like, who gonna stop you? Like, what are they gonna say? Oh, this, oh, that. They're not paying you, you know? They're not giving you money. They're not doing anything but just talking. So don't pay attention to that, but get your money. I told a lot of people that, and a lot of people hated it at first, and then they switched. You know what I'm saying? Like me and Jimmy Smackston used to be cool. Then we actually started saying eye to eye. He seen like, boom, damn, you inspire me, you know? Even like, I'm not cool with little bro Zay, but he got his little way for me too. Nothing on food, needing it, you know? All that type of shit.
So how would you describe your role in the sex work industry?
I feel like I'm a pioneer. Definitely a captain. Definitely. Forefronter. Probably the only sex worker that ain't signed that makes money or has the clout that I do. Number 27 on X videos. 1 year, not even a whole year, 118 million views. Like, you know, that speaks in volume. Even though, you know.
So can you make a lot of money doing this?
Yeah, you definitely can. You definitely can make a lot of money on OnlyFans, you know. Definitely. If you just stay consistent, it's not always about the content. It's not always about this and that. Sometimes it's the littlest stuff. Like, sometimes it's like, you know, travel. Like, sometimes, boom, like they say, you ain't gonna blow up in your city. You know, it ain't gonna happen. So Maybe you need to take a trip to Miami. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you need to take a trip to Vegas, take a trip to LA. Get out your comfort zone. Meet some new people. Can't be scared to make money. You gotta meet people. You gotta interact. You know? People ain't just making, I made $1 million. You didn't talk to nobody. You didn't fill out no paper. You didn't do nothing. Just made $1 million. No. You have to interact with people.
Right.
Whatever you do, you have to talk to somebody else. It's always gonna be a team effort. Because guess what? Somebody gotta send you that money. Somebody gotta put it in the bank. Somebody gotta transfer it. Somebody gotta do this. Somebody gotta do that. If you had all this money and then you needed to pay a bill, you gotta give it to somebody. You know? So it's all about interactions. Keep your mind open. Don't be so quick to be like, oh no, and cut somebody off. Because it had been times where people complimenting me for the way I look, and people would be like, oh, why did you say thank you? What do you mean? They're complimenting my art. I'm taking responsibility for my craft. You want to get appreciated for the stuff you do if you really love it. You know.
What's the hardest part of your job?
Dealing with the fakes or the wannabe opportunists. It's like, it's enough to eat, but people be lazy. Like, boom, you can make a video. We both have OnlyFans. You don't want to post. You know, you just want to, oh, I made a video. I'm going to get money. Grinding. I'm talking to my fans. Hey, got this new video. I'm not just sitting there saying $50 for my OnlyFans and nobody even knows what I look like. Like, you know, you got to, it's like rap. Shit, you want to travel and perform. Like, a real artist wants to perform and wants their music to be heard. Like, you know? Yeah.
You ever worked a 9 to 5?
Of course. A lot of 9 to 5s. Yo, even with face tats, too. Even with face tats. I think my favorite job was with my face tats. Right before I even did porn, I told my boss, I was like, hey, I'm about to go off and be a porn star. She was like, good luck. Come back whenever you ever need us. Like, hell yeah, when I retire, I'm coming back and be washing cars. Like, they were like, oh, like.
What job was that? Where was that you
Car
worked?
wash in Texas. Arlington, Texas. It was lit.
So how many places have you lived? You say you're from Oakland.
How many places have I been?
Lived.
Oh, lived? More your definition of lived, but because shit, I've lived a couple places for a couple, you know, months.
Couple weeks, months.
And shit,
I got you.
Actually settled in. It's
Yeah.
been Oakland, Sacramento, and like Dallas, honestly.
What was your best place to live?
Best place for what? Happiness, my spirit, or like,
Those are all good questions you should answer.
yeah. I would say Cali, like Oakland, Sacramento.
Why is that?
More of, you know, my spirit, like that's me. I'm California, like in the Bay Area, like for real. And Texas, I think Texas really taught me a lot of shit, like stuff that if I was in California, I probably wouldn't even learn. Like I'd probably still be stripping niggas, beating niggas down. But no, when we moved to Texas, it was like, okay, it's way slower. Cops gonna lock your ass up, boy. And yeah, like it's different rules. So you know, it was like boom, being from a different place, and I always just like quiet. So I peep. And I learned a lot of stuff like patience, wisdom, you know, integrity, all that shit.
What are you really good at?
I'm good at writing songs. I can write hits after hits after hits after hits after hits after hits after hits, and nobody can stop me. For real, I can take anybody, porn stars, athletes, anything, make a hit. You feel me? And I feel like I'm good at bringing out the best in people. Like, even if we fall off, I bring out that quality that's just like, you know, you'd be like, yeah, he's cool. I bring out that, yeah, you got potential. You might be up next type. You know, like, I feel like if I could have the dream job, I'd just be living on an island and be an A&R. Just go find talent, because I be finding talent, like,
Gotcha.
crazy talent. You know, some of them stay down and just, I don't ask for much, I just ask for loyalty, just shit. You know, don't forget about me. Don't sit there and be like, you know, oh, who is that? And you know, they see us all in the videos in the beginning, and then months later when you up and now you telling people, oh, you don't know me. Like, that's why. Just be like, yeah, he put me in the foot in the door.
Right.
That's all I ever ask. Like, give me real credit. You know, people don't like doing that shit.
How do you choose who to work with?
Shit, 9 times out of 10, God brings them to me. They, you know, I didn't hit people up before. They don't respond. See them in person, it's like boom, like, you know, like I don't know. It just, I can't even explain that. That's just like shit. God put me in opportunities. Like, take this path. I just let my spirit follow me. I'm a free spirit, so my spirit say go to this city. I go to this city. My spirit say walk around the corner and just listen to music. I'll meet this person. Oh, this person knows this person. Boom. How'd this happen? They're like, how? I'm like, why are you asking me? I don't know.
Yeah.
It just happened. Like, you know, you gotta follow your spirit, chase your dreams.
How would you describe your sexuality?
Let's see. I guess they would call it pansexual, I guess. But shit, I just be with all the bitches, you know? Just going viral, you know what I'm saying? I like women, you feel me? But my content is for everybody. Like, you can't bully nobody in front of me. Like, I swear you can't. You know? People gonna say whatever, but it might, hey, I don't know. I'm just living my life. I don't know. People could label it or whatever they gotta do. Doesn't really bother me.
Describe pansexual for our audience who doesn't know what that is.
Pansexual is basically not liking girls, boys, trans. It's all of them. Like whatever attracts you. You know, maybe it might be the moment. Maybe it might just be appearance. That's what attracts you. Like, you know.
When did you first learn about your attraction to
everybody? I've always been a free spirit, but I don't think I started doing that until like 2021. Then it was just like, it was a situation where body got, you know, like, I don't know how to explain it. But it was just like, that moment, it was just like, boom, you living for a different purpose. You know, like, you're like, you know, people look up to me. Somebody told me my content kept them from killing themselves one time. So, I don't know.
So are you religious or spiritual?
Yes, of course. I believe in
which way?
I believe in God. I don't feel like I have a religion anymore. I'm just a free spirit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'll study any religion, learn anything.
Do you have like a spiritual practice?
Just pray to myself. That's my spiritual practice. Pray to myself, pray for the people that's close to me, and just try to live by, shit, you reap what you sow, shit, you know? Like, shit, you give bad energy, you're gonna get bad energy. You give good energy, you're gonna get good energy.
Now, how often do you create content?
Whenever I feel, or like whenever the moment is right. You know, sometimes I go 2-3 months without making content. Or I might make content every day. Like, you know, it just depends. Sometimes I sit on content and just be like, in 2 months, this is gonna be like, you know, sometimes I do like, shit, my phone got too much storage, I gotta drop all the old shit now. It just depends, whatever. Just like with the music, whenever. Like, when the people want it, the people just show love, y'all show love, you know, go run it up. We're gonna drop consistently, you know what I'm saying? But that's just how it goes.
You ever been in love?
Of course. What? I wear my heart on my sleeve. What? I was probably the first artist that even have a broken heart in his face. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
2016 type shit. Like, yeah.
Talk to me about your broken heart.
You know? She broke my heart, left it in San Diego. She wanna fuck with me again cause of the pesos. Since I came up, they wanna kick it like Pedro. For real.
How did that affect you?
I feel like shit, Heartbreak bring out a monster. Like, Heartbreak bring out that monster in that pen for sure. Like, I'm so cold with it, yo. I'm so cold with that shit. Pain puts me on. Like, pain puts me on a level of focus. Like, cause it be like, you know?
Mm-hmm. What's something that people constantly ask you?
Can I suck my own dick? I'm playing. They either ask me, well, they ask me or some people try to tell me, because some people just try to tell me shit and I'm like, I don't care.
Right.
Some people ask me, like, you know, like, they'll ask me, like, what is your sexuality? Or they'll ask me, like, why do you do this? Or why is your face tatted like that? Or this or that or this. Like, different people ask different stuff. Mm-hmm. I try to separate the genuine questions. Some people don't know. Some people just need education and educate themselves. Like, you know, I had to educate myself too. Like, for real. Like, you know.
How far did you get in school?
I finished, graduated.
High school?
Yep. Went to college too.
Cool. What college?
Went to Langston. Wasn't really feeling that after a couple years, but still kept going.
Yeah, what'd you go to school for?
Business and literature. I'm good with words.
Yeah.
Good with words.
Now, how does the business courses, or how did that apply to what
I
you're
really
doing
honestly didn't even pay attention, honestly. I already got my own business strategy, my own marketing, you know, like, it was already in my mind, like, troll that shit.
Yeah.
I'm the legendary troll. I'm gonna troll that shit. Everybody get the trolling from me. You know what I'm saying? All of them. I'm the great.
Do you save?
Do I save?
Mm-hmm.
Save what?
Money.
Oh, no. Yeah, of course I save money. You know, I invest it. Invest it until it triples, quadruples, quintuples, all that, and then I save it. You know, you gotta invest. You can't be scared to invest your last dollars to try to manifest more. You know.
What are some of the things you invest in?
Casino. I'll be going to there. Max bet progressive. Bling 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 bling.
What's your game?
You know, I tell people like this: you go to the casino on a psychedelic, $100. Go to Crystal Star, you go. You know what I'm saying? There's other games people play that you win, but you want to just be in your conscious, be in your spirit. You know, you don't want to be like, oh, I want to do this, do that. Let your spirit take you. Like sometimes it's just like, shit. I go in there and just be like, listen to my music. People be like, you've been dancing this whole time. Cause I'm intertwined with this machine. I'm intertwined with the casino. My grandma played the casinos a lot. So when she passed away, that was like her little message, like, get it right, you know?
Mm-hmm. Have you ever been arrested?
Of course not. I'm a model citizen. Of course. I've had a lot of legal trouble, but I haven't been in trouble lately. I've been good. OnlyFans changed my life. For real, I ain't gonna cap.
That's what's up. Now, have drugs been a part of your life?
No, I don't do drugs. Marijuana, but I don't do drugs. Drugs are bad for you kids, say no.
What have you learned about women in this process?
Some of them really ride for you and they really loyal and they just want you to better yourself. Some of them ain't shit.
Do you think that you could be addicted to this lifestyle?
Addicted? Addicted, of course. Everybody can get addicted to fast money, prettiest girls, all that other stuff. Like, but I try to tell people, sometimes not even about that. Like, sometimes you don't gotta be in the Lamborghini and stay at the Ritz-Carlton for 6 days. Sometimes you gotta be you. Like, you know what I'm saying? I take a bitch to the beach, knock her down. Like, don't spend anything, just be yourself. Like, don't be scared to be yourself, because at the end of the day, you don't want to be stuck with $50 million and living a fake life that you gotta continuously keep up with. I'll be on the beach, $100 billion. Like, Trizzy, what are you doing? Sleeping. Huh? You sleeping on the beach? Hell yeah. I want to die on the beach. You know what I'm saying? Just go into the water and just disappear. Like, for real. When it's all over, just disappear. They're like, where'd Trizzy go? I'm in the ocean, chilling with the sharks.
All right, bring the chair a little closer for me. That's good, that's good. All right, let's get back into it. Have you ever experienced shame?
Shame? Of course. What? People always try to shame me. Like, people try to tell me, boom, you're not from here, you're not from there. Like, does it look like I even care what you think? Or they'll be like, oh, you're this or that. Like, does it look like I give a damn? No. It should be weird. They just they used to do that with my content before. Like, they'd be like, oh, you should make this content or show this or show feed or show this. And then once I do the video, they'd be like, oh my God, oh, I can't believe you. Like, what? Isn't this what you've been dying for and begging for? You know, she crazy.
Does your family know what you do?
Of course, my mom does not watch porn, no porn sites. Turn it all off. Okay? This is what I do. You see the vision? You see the vision. I love you. You know what I'm saying? Hit me when you need something. You can get anything because you're my queen. And it'd be like that. Like, she don't really ask questions about it. She'll say when she see me on TikTok or my music. But, you know, I try to tell my family, you know, hey, don't watch that shit. They be like, okay, block that site. Don't go on that shit. Go on Twitter.
Do you have any turnoffs?
Weirdos. I hate weirdos and suckers. Like, if you my dog, you my motherfucking homegirl, and we should share common traits. Like, if I don't fuck with this person, you shouldn't be fucking with that person. You know? Like, simple as that in any aspect. You feel me? Like, you'll only see me with certain people, really. I don't have a big circle. I stay to myself.
Do you feel like you've lived a good life so far?
I feel like I lived a legendary life. Man, people be hating and mad because of the stuff I do, but they be like, shit. I'll be mad at me too. I'll be like, damn, little nigga, y'all ass popping. Like, how the hell do you do this shit? And you done fell off publicly multiple times and bounced back. Like, it's nothing. They done deleted all your stuff and you bounce back. Don't cry, don't complain. Just, okay, bet. Now, How about that? Broke records on Twitter. Ain't nobody ever hit 10K in 30 days. Well, no. Pause. 10K in 10 days. What do I mean? Then I'm at 30. Man, I made 30,000 followers in 30 days. 60,000 in 60. 90 in 90. And then they deleted my shit. The big GAKTrizzy. I had like 10 Twitter pages. All of them passed 60K. And I don't just give up. It's just like, shit. Sometimes, like I said, if you lit and you really got a passion and you really got that good energy, you can take all my social medias. I'm still gonna bounce back. Pop up to every city, to every major event. People gonna be like, oh, you know, it's more of that. It's about you. It's not about the materialistic stuff sometimes.
Who do you look up to and why?
Look up to my grandma. She's my best friend. Yeah.
And she's no longer with us, right? For anyone looking for advice and to get into the business, what type of advice do you have for them?
I'd say don't be scared to promote yourself, you know? Most people will sit there and be like, they just don't. How to explain that? Okay, it's like, if I make a hit song, do I just rely on that hit song for the rest of my career? No. You gotta be constantly trying to make that next hit. That's how you become a star, right? So it's the same way. Like, music and porn is the same way. Like, same way. You can either be independent, you can be signed. You know? All type of stuff. It's the same, like, for real. Like,
what's more important for you, music or porn?
Music, of course. I love porn, though. I'm grateful for porn. Thank you. But music, of course. But like I said, it's really like, that's an answer, but then it's at the same time porn more than music. It's the same thing. Like, it's literally the same thing, you know? Mm-hmm. It all goes together.
Are there any downsides to porn?
Of course.
Like what?
Sex ties. Like, soul means sex ties. Blah, blah,
soul ties.
Blah. Soul ties. Yes. Those.
Tell us about soul ties.
Yeah. Just imagine being the nicest person, get the shirt off your back, and little creatures try to use you or tear down at your soul or your spirit because they're unhappy. It's people like, boom, I'll collab with this person, then that person, boom, like, just do some weird stuff or just have a bad day and then just, like, you know, I don't know, weird stuff. I don't know. How do you explain?
How have soul ties affected you?
Soul ties, just, you know, like, bad energies that I have collab with, like, I feel that bad energy. I'm like, I don't like that energy. Like, you know, if I come in here and then I have a badass attitude, knocking stuff over and shit, I'm like, I don't like this dude. Like, I pay for this stuff. What are you doing? Like,
right.
You didn't pay for this shit, dude. Chill out. You know, that's how I'd be. Like, people would be like, damn, like, what? Like, what? There's been times where it's been a group that we had a group collab and everybody's on the same page, but one person gets jealous for whatever reason, whatever, I don't even know. Some people are weird. Whatever reason, and then delete the video, get to the video, delete it, you know? Like, you always hear about people that, like, the couples that are together, they make content, then they break up, block each other or whatever, and then one of them get deleted because the other one goes and reports it and shit, like, oh, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
That's whack.
All right. If you had to have dinner with 5 people, dead or alive, past or present, name 5 people you would invite to your dinner.
5 people I'd invite to my dinner, you know what I'm saying? Definitely Kimari. Happy birthday, little baby boy. I miss you. Kari, Callie. You know I gotta bring little Amity, and I'm gonna bring Leilani. I'm gonna bring all my kids.
How many kids do you have?
6.
So you're missing one.
Yeah.
What's the excuse for that? That's single one.
So I'm not gonna lie, her mom. That's another story. You know, some parents, I don't know. Can't explain that. Some parents, they go through the shit that Kanye go through for real. Like, that's weird.
How many baby mothers do you have?
5.
How old is your oldest and youngest?
My oldest just literally turned 8 2 days ago.
And your youngest?
My youngest, 3 months.
You want more kids?
Hell yeah. On a whole village, definitely.
What inspires you to have more kids?
Just being able to teach and pass down, like, you know, the little traits that I got, you know, like, for real. That's what keeps me out of trouble. Keeps me really happy. My babies, all of them. I love them all.
What's 4 places you want to visit that you haven't been already?
Brazil, Puerto Rico, Jamaica, and Spain.
Now, why those places? Why Brazil?
Cause I got cultures from all of them. Well, Brazil is my favorite place ever. Like, you know what I'm saying? I fuck Ronaldinho. Used to play soccer tough. Could have went pro and all that shit got hurt. Neymar, all that stuff. That's Brazil. That's where my spirit wants to go. All the other places I named, I got family history there. Like, you know, Spain, family Spanish. Got some family in Puerto Rico. Some family in Jamaica. Gotta go to the Netherlands.
I may have asked you this before, but 3 tips that you want to give the next generation of sex workers.
Be yourself. Don't be afraid to express yourself in a weird way. Like, and vibe with good energies. Don't listen to what other people say. Learn that energy for yourself. 'Cause some people will tell you, oh, he's this and that, he's crazy and that. But then you meet me in person, like, that dude's chill. Like, I don't know what you're talking about. Like,
Indeed. 2 people you want to see on the show.
2 people want to see on the show. I want to see, come here. Here's one right now, Magic. This Marley. Where did he come from? Oh my God. They just deleted my little brother's shit, man. You know what I'm saying?
They just deleted my OnlyFans today.
Oh, man. And what's your name? Introduce yourself.
This Marley, aka GAK Team. I don't know if you need my real name or not. Nah.
Marley
Yeah.
from GAK Team.
This Marley, THIZZMARLEY, GAK Team with 3 E's. That's my alter ego, you feel me?
All right.
But yeah, and then
my big cousin, you feel me?
who else would I bring? I'd probably bring anywhere. Oh, into the show.
Yeah.
I was about to say, I don't bring my mom. Nope. Can't do that. I definitely had to bring like Angel. Like, for real. She been through a lot. GAK Angel. For real. She been through a lot.
Got you. And if you had one last word to say ever, what word would it be?
Grown-ass-kids, nigga, yeah.
That's a few more than just one word.
That's all together. It's all one. It's a unit.
All right.
And you gotta say the nigga yeah with it too. Grown ass kids, nigga yeah.
Okay.
You can say grown ass kids too, but the nigga yeah just powers it more.
I dig it. What's next for you? What can we expect for you in the next year?
Music. You know, I want to be more into the directing and filming for the porn and stuff, the A&R. I'll go find the talent and the music. Like, y'all gotta go search Grown Ass Kids, GAKTrizzy, This Marley on YouTube. The music is coming. Like, porn star rappers, we gonna be the biggest porn star rappers since Brian Pumper. He didn't make it very far. We gonna go all the way, you feel me? Like, all the way. Not Brian Pumper. Even though he's a legend in what he do, you know what I'm saying? Take them fake chains off, boy. Sometimes it's not the chains.
All right, good looking, man. Appreciate you for doing this interview and having us.
Grown ass kids.
Yes. All right.
Much love.
It's your boy GAKTrizzy from California, and I enjoyed this interview because it was actually genuine and it was straight to the point. You know, he knew what he wanted to ask, and boom, tap in and learn more about the others.